What is Reiki good for? Reiki is good for relaxation. Reiki is good when we need to replenish the energies because we feel depleted, because there's tiredness, because there's a lack of flow of energy in the body, and there's a need of boosting the energy within the energy system. And it's also a way to bring the person back in the body, to reconnect with the present moment, to feel the body more, to reconnect with the physical reality. And it could be also an emotional experience because it's very loving, it's very caring, and it's a very nurturing technique that we can use when people really need to bring themselves back home, literally bring themselves into their body. Reiki is a passive way of receiving healing, which means that the therapist would transfer the energy into the client's body. Reiki doesn't work if we want to develop profound awareness. When it comes to healing traumas, separations, understanding the origins of certain blockages, Reiki is not enough as a tool to heal certain disharmonies. There are more complete form of energy healing that can be used to understand the nature of imbalances within the self. One of these tools are the Egyptian Essene therapies, which I also combine with counseling. The counseling part helps me facilitate the awareness of the person within the body and also to guide the person within the resistances, allowing the person to access the unconscious mind if they are ready to see what's been stored in there and what needs to be brought to the surface, because it may be useful for the person to know and to see on different levels what's been happening for so many years. This type of awareness cannot be achieved simply with somebody placing hands on somebody else's body. And because our mind tend to be so much in control of everything, sometimes it's very, very hard to get to a place of relaxation, of openness and trust, and letting go and be willing to dig deep down into the self to see what's actually there. I found that, for example, Egyptian Essene healing is not really the right tool at the beginning of the journey if we are not ready yet to tackle such profundity, because it could be very overwhelming if we get to understand something that we are not ready to face or to accept about ourselves. And I have experienced different forms of healing, from the most popular to the less popular. And I appreciate my therapist being straightforward with me when I need to wake up from the sleeping state. Some people are not at a stage to appreciate straightforward messages. So they have to build up the confidence towards that moment in which you understand that your therapist is there to help you, is there to support your awakening, is there to not make you waste any more time on certain dynamics, but also is there to give you the time to get there yourself. The therapist cannot do it for you. The therapist cannot take that away from you. There is your own power in your own right time and space to arrive to that conclusion, to see that with your own eyes. And it's a beautiful experience because as therapists, sometimes we may see where the problem is or the imbalance is, but we also have to learn how to guide the person step by step without rushing, and to allow the person to empower themselves by seeing the issue in their own time. As always, this is an invitation to reflect and to develop awareness in where you're at your journey. What kind of approaches have you found useful in your life? What are the things that you feel more attuned with? So feel free to share your insights as always, and thanks for watching this video.